With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit activeday.com to apply.
All right, so today we're diving deep into eRank.
Oh, eRank, love it.
Yeah, it's a tool that's designed to help you really succeed on Etsy.
Yeah.
And looking at the sources you sent over, looks like you're really wanting to step up your shop's game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So eRank can help you do just that.
Yeah.
It can help you find those like kind of hidden, profitable niches,
Yeah.
but also understand what it is customers really want.
I think what's so cool about eRank is that it really takes all the guesswork out of selling on Etsy.
Oh, interesting.
You know, it's like having this whole team of experts kind of like whispering in your ear, helping you optimize your listings, track your performance, and even predict upcoming trends.
Okay, so it's more than just creating good products.
Yeah.
It's about making sure that people actually see those products.
Exactly.
And you mentioned a team of experts.
Yes.
Can you unpack that a little bit? Like,
Yeah.
what exactly does eRank do?
Okay, so imagine this. You've got like a keyword guru who's helping you find those golden search terms, right? That are going to bring customers to your virtual doorstep.
Oh, I like that.
You know, and then you've got this like listing stylist who's like critiquing your photos, your titles, your descriptions, making sure they're totally irresistible.
Okay, yeah.
And then to top it all off, you've got this trend forecaster who's revealing what's going to be hot on Etsy.
Wow.
Like way before it even hits the mainstream.
So you're like ahead of the curve?
Totally.
Okay, now that's a picture I can get behind.
Yeah.
So I've always wondered, how do people find those, magical keywords that bring all the traffic?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Is that where that keyword guru comes in?
Totally. So eRank's keyword tools are like a treasure map.
Okay.
Leading you to the hidden gems of Etsy search.
Right.
And they help you discover those high volume keywords, the ones that tons of people are searching for.
Yeah.
But they have low competition.
Oh.
Which means that there's not a lot of other sellers targeting them.
So it's not just finding any keywords.
Right.
It's about finding the right keyword.
It's about finding the ones that are actually going to work for you.
Exactly. The ones that are going to bring the traffic to my listings.
Totally.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And eRank doesn't stop there.
Okay.
It also helps you track your listings.
Okay.
You know, how they're performing for those specific keywords.
Uh-huh.
And it even shows you how your competitors are ranking.
Oh, interesting.
Almost like you've got a little spy.
Okay.
Keeping tabs on their every move.
So I can actually see what keywords my competitors are using.
Totally.
Wow.
And how well their listings are doing for those keywords.
That's valuable intel.
It is. It is.
Okay, so let's say I've got my keywords figured out.
Mm-hmm.
How can eRank help me make listings that
actually stand out from the crowd?
Well, think of eRank's listing analyzer as like a virtual coach that's going to give your listings a total thorough critique.
Right.
You plug in your listing, eRank analyzes everything.
Okay.
Your title, your description, your tags, even the quality of your photos.
Well, that's a lot.
And then it suggests specific improvements.
Oh, wow.
That are tailored to both shoppers' preferences and Etsy's search algorithm.
So it's not just about understanding keywords.
Right.
But understanding like the psychology of what makes a good Etsy listing.
Exactly.
Not makes people click and then actually buy something.
Yeah. And you know, Etsy SEO plays a huge role in this.
SEO?
Yeah, search engine optimization.
Oh, okay.
So eRank handles a lot of the technical SEO heavy lifting for you.
Okay, that's a relief.
You know, making sure your listings are easily found by those potential customers.
Because that's not my forte, the whole like SEO thing.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming.
Yeah. So we've talked about keywords, optimizing the listings.
Yeah.
But you also mentioned trend forecasting.
Yes.
Which sounds a little too good to be true.
I know.
Can eRank actually predict the future of Etsy trends?
It's not magic, but it's pretty close.
Okay.
So eRank analyzes real-time Etsy search data
Quick.
to reveal those emerging trends and seasonal patterns.
Okay.
So let's say there's a sudden surge in searches for like handmade dog bandanas with floral patterns.
Okay.
eRank's going to pick up on that trend.
Interesting.
And alert you to that rising demand.
So instead of just reacting to what's already popular,
Right.
I can be proactive
Exactly.
and create the products that match what people are searching for.
You got it.
That makes sense.
That's like having a crystal ball
Okay.
that helps you stay ahead of the curve.
Okay, this is all making sense, but
Yeah,
I have to admit, it is a lot to process.
it is a lot.
Can we take a step back
Sure.
and just recap some of those key benefits of eRank?
Yeah, absolutely.
For somebody like me who's trying to, really grow their Etsy business.
Okay, so first and foremost,
Okay.
eRank helps to increase your visibility on Etsy.
Okay.
So by using those right keywords,
Mm-hmm.
optimizing your listings,
Uh-huh.
you're more likely to appear higher in those search results,
Okay.
which leads to more views and potential customers actually finding your products.
Increased visibility is a big one.
Yeah.
What else?
Improve sales, of course.
Okay, yeah, that's the goal.
Right. When you understand what customers are searching for
Mm-hmm.
and you create listings that are optimized both for search and appeal,
Yeah.
you're going to naturally see an increase in conversions.
So eRank helps me create listings that people actually want to buy.
Yes.
What else?
Well, remember those niche keywords we talked
No.
about?
Mm.
eRank can help you discover those lucrative niche markets
Okay.
that other sellers might be overlooking.
So less competition.
Thus competition.
Yeah, I like that.
More opportunity to stand out, attract a loyal customer base.
Mm-hmm.
People who are specifically interested in your unique product.
Finding those hidden gems.
Exactly.
Okay, what else?
Increased efficiency.
Okay.
eRank takes a lot of the guesswork and the manual labor out of Etsy SEO.
Okay.
It automates a lot of the tasks that used to take hours.
Oh, nice.
So it frees up your time and your energy
To do other things.
to focus on what you do best,
Okay.
creating amazing products.
So it helps me work smarter, not harder.
Exactly.
Okay, that's a win.
It's a win-win.
So eRank sounds like a game changer
It is.
for anybody who wants to succeed on Etsy.
Absolutely.
But before we move on, I'm kind of curious
Yeah.
to hear some real-life examples
Yeah, sure.
of how eRanks help people like me.
Okay.
Do you have any inspiring stories?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
So many Etsy sellers I've worked with
Yeah.
have achieved some incredible results using eRank. For instance, there's this one seller named Sarah. Sarah makes these beautiful hand-painted silk scarves.
Oh, wow.
And she was doing okay on Etsy,
Okay.
but, she felt like she was just blending in with all the other scarf sellers out there.
I feel like that sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so much noise.
Yeah.
It's hard to stand out.
It's hard to cut through, absolutely.
So how did eRank help her
Well,
to stand out?
she started by using eRank's Keyword Explorer,
Okay.
which, it goes beyond just showing you search volume and competition.
Okay.
It also provides valuable data like click-through rate and conversion rate.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just tell me how many people are searching for something,
Mm-hmm.
but how likely they are to actually click on the listing and then buy something.
Yes, exactly.
It's good.
So using that, she discovered this kind of sweet spot,
Okay.
keywords with decent search volume,
Uh-huh.
but low competition and high conversion rates.
Wow.
So
Hidden gems.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it turns out people were searching for very specific types of scarves,
Okay.
like hand-painted silk scarf, botanical, or Art Deco silk scarf. Hi.
So she was able to tap into those niche markets.
So it's like eRank helps you find those
Yeah.
hidden pathways.
Hidden trails.
Yeah,
To
trade.
the people who want to buy.
People who want to buy, exactly.
Exactly.
So she found the keywords,
Yeah.
but then how did she actually use those in her shop?
So that's where the listing audit feature comes in.
Okay.
It scans your listings
Okay.
to see how effectively you're using those keywords.
Uh-huh.
So it'll tell you if you're using them in the right places.
Okay.
Like your title, your descriptions, your tags.
Yeah.
Even if your photos are showcasing those keywords visually.
So it's not just about like stuffing keywords into your listing.
No.
It's like using them in a smart way.
It's about using them strategically.
Yeah. Making sure your whole listing
Yeah.
makes sense with those keywords.
It's aligned. And listing audit
Yeah.
will even flag instances where you might be overusing a keyword,
Oh.
which can actually hurt you.
Interesting.
So Think of it like this fine-tooth comb. Okay, yeah, just making sure that every element of your listing is really working in harmony to attract both customers and Etsy's search algorithm.
That's cool. So it really takes the guesswork out of it.
It does.
Absolutely. You mentioned earlier trend buzz.
Yes.
That sounds really fascinating.
Yeah, it is.
Can you tell me a little bit more about how it works and how it can benefit me?
Totally. Trend buzz is like having your finger on the pulse of Etsy.
Okay.
It analyzes real-time search data, social media trends, even news articles.
Wow.
To identify emerging patterns and predict what's going to be hot on Etsy.
So could I find out
Yeah.
the next big color trend in home decor?
Absolutely. Or like the hottest new style of earrings.
That would be great.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Sarah actually used TrendBuzz to discover this growing interest in sustainable and eco-friendly materials.
Oh, that's cool.
And so she started incorporating like organic cotton and recycled fabrics into her designs.
And it was a huge hit.
Cool.
She even launched like a new line of eco-conscious scarves.
Oh, wow.
That really resonated with her target audience.
So she was like ahead of the curve.
She was.
On that.
Totally.
Nice. In the sources I sent over,
Yeah.
I mentioned competitor analysis. How can eRank help me learn from my competitors without copying them?
Yeah, that's a great question. So that's where eRank's competitor analysis tool comes in.
Okay.
It allows you to take a peek behind the curtain of those successful shops in your niche.
Okay.
You can see which keywords they're ranking for. Analyze their pricing strategies.
Okay.
Even get a sense of their shipping and return policies.
So it's like, I have a secret dossier on my competition.
Pretty much, yeah.
How do I use this information without, stepping on toes?
Yeah, so it's not about replicating what your competitors are doing. It's about understanding their strengths.
Okay.
Identifying their weaknesses.
And finding opportunities to differentiate yourself.
So, for example, let's say I saw that a competitor was ranking really well for a certain keyword, but their photos weren't that great.
Yeah.
I could focus on making my photos better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can learn from their successes and find ways to elevate your own shop.
Okay, this is all coming together.
It is.
eRank seems like a really valuable tool.
Yeah.
But how does it fit into like the bigger picture of building a successful Etsy shop?
Yeah, so eRank helps you make these data-driven decisions at every stage of your Etsy journey.
Okay.
So from refining your product offerings based on trend insights to crafting those irresistible listings, tracking your performance, and understanding your customers' behavior.
Okay.
It provides the insights that you need to make those informed choices.
Okay, so it's not just a one-time fix.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing process.
It's an ongoing process.
Of like using data
to refine and improve.
Exactly. It's like having a co-pilot on this Etsy adventure.
Okay.
It helps you navigate the twists and turns, avoid potential pitfalls, and ultimately reach your destination.
I've been kind of hesitant in the past to invest in tools like this.
Yeah.
Thinking I could just figure it out myself.
Right.
But this is so much more than just a tool.
Yeah.
It's like having a partner who's invested in my success.
Exactly. That's it. It takes the guesswork out of so many aspects of running an Etsy business.
Okay.
So you can focus on what you love.
Yeah.
Creating and selling unique products.
Exactly.
Like having that whole team of experts in your corner, cheering you on, helping you achieve your goals.
I'm feeling more confident about, taking my Etsy shop to the next level.
Good.
With so many options, why choose Arizona State University?
For me, the only online option was ASU because of the quality. Their faculty was really involved with their students and care about your personal journey. The dedication to my personal development from my professors, that's been extremely valuable to me.
Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
But before we move on, I am curious about one more thing. You've talked about the importance of staying ahead of trends.
Yes.
But isn't that a little risky?
Yeah.
What if a trend that I invest in doesn't take off?
That's a great question, and it's a valid concern.
Yeah.
Trend spotting isn't about jumping on every fleeting fad.
Yeah.
It's about identifying shifts in consumer behavior and understanding the underlying forces that are driving those trends.
So like looking at the deeper cultural currents.
Exactly. And that's where eRank's Trend Buzz can be really helpful.
Okay.
It doesn't just show you what's popular right now. It helps you understand the why behind those trends.
Okay.
So you get a better sense of their staying power.
Not just following the crowd, but understanding why the crowd is doing what it's doing.
Totally. And remember, even if a specific trend doesn't explode the way you anticipated, just the process of researching trends and adapting your shop can lead to valuable insights about your target audience.
Oh, okay.
And what they're looking for.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So eRank helps me find the right keywords, optimize my listings, understand my competition, and even predict future trends.
Yeah.
Anything else.
Yeah. Well, we've talked a lot about the SEO and marketing aspects of eRank, but it also offers these really powerful tools for tracking your shop's performance and understanding customer behavior.
Tell me more about that.
Okay, so eRank's shop performance tracking tools.
Okay.
They allow you to monitor your sales, your revenue, your conversion rates.
Okay.
But what I find particularly valuable is the ability to really understand customer behavior patterns.
Okay, what kind of patterns are we talking about?
So, for example, you can see which listings are getting the most views, which ones are leading to the most sales, and even where customers are dropping off in the purchase process.
Oh, interesting.
So this information can help you identify areas for improvement and make those data-driven decisions to optimize your shop.
So it's not just about seeing the numbers.
Right.
It's about understanding what they mean.
It's about understanding what those numbers mean.
Yeah.
And using that knowledge to actually improve your shop.
Okay.
And eRank also helps you understand those customer behavior patterns by analyzing things like customer reviews and social media engagement.
So I can see what people are saying about my products.
Yeah.
What they like, what they don't like.
Exactly. Right. It helps you turn that customer feedback into actionable insights that can really help you grow your business.
This is incredible.
It is.
eRank seems to have it all.
It does.
But I have to ask, with all these features and tools, doesn't it get overwhelming?
It can.
How do I even start?
It's like having this whole toolbox at your disposal.
Yeah.
It can be a little intimidating at first.
Yeah.
But the beauty of eRank
is that it's designed to guide you through each step of the process.
So it's not just a bunch of data and charts thrown at me.
No.
There's like actual guidance.
There's guidance. There's support.
Okay.
They offer tutorials, webinars, even one-on-one support.
Oh, wow. That's great.
To help you get the most out of the platform.
Oh, yeah.
And their blog and social media channels are packed with helpful tips and advice from Etsy experts and successful sellers.
We'll be back after a quick break.
Hey there. Welcome to Good Advice Giver. First, we want to start by saying a massive thank you for tuning in today. Whether you're a long-time listener or you're joining us for the first time, we're truly grateful to have you here. We know you've got a lot of options when it comes to podcasts, so the fact that you're spending your time with us means the world. So thank you.
That's right. We're excited to have you with us because here on Good Advice Giver, we cover just about everything. Whether you're interested in sports, relationships, sex, money, finances, business, digital marketing, music, education, movies, comedy, or something else entirely, we've got it all. No topic is off limits here, and we dive deep into real, meaningful conversations that matter.
We've also got a mix of male and female hosts, so you're always getting a well-rounded perspective on every topic we cover. From business strategies to personal development, from car shopping to digital products like affiliate marketing, we bring a little bit of everything to the table. Our goal is to offer advice, insights, and some laughs along the way to make sure you feel welcome and engaged, no matter what brought you here.
And it doesn't stop there. We're not just about giving great advice, we're about action. On this podcast, we even sell products and services we believe in, from affiliate marketing opportunities to cars and more. So whether you're looking to boost your business or find practical ways to improve your everyday life, you're in the right place.
As always, we want you to stay connected with us. Be sure to download this episode so you can listen anytime, anywhere, whether you're commuting, working out, or just relaxing. And while you're at it, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you name it. That's the best way to stay in the loop for upcoming episodes, behind-the-scenes content, and even giveaways.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're posting extra content there, including video podcasts and deep dive discussions you won't want to miss. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what topics you want to hear more about.
Lastly, check out the link below in the description for exclusive offers, resources, and more ways to connect with us. We're here for you, and we can't wait to bring you more valuable content. Thanks again for tuning in to Good Advice Giver. Let's get started.
Okay, I'm feeling a lot more confident about using eRank.
Good.
I want to bring it back to
Yeah.
the human element of Etsy.
Right.
With all this talk of data and analytics,
Yeah.
how do I make sure I'm still connecting
Right.
with my customers on a personal level?
That's such an important question.
Yeah.
And it's something I always emphasize to Etsy sellers.
Okay.
You know, eRank can help you understand your target audience, but it's up to you to build those genuine connections with them. So I'm using eRank to inform my decisions.
Yeah.
But not to dictate
Exactly.
my entire approach.
Remember, Etsy is all about the handmade,
Yeah.
the unique, the personal touch.
Yeah.
eRank can help you get your products in front of the right people,
Okay.
but it's your creativity, your story, your connection with your customers that's really going to make your shop a success.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Okay.
what's the one key takeaway
Okay.
that you want our listeners to remember about eRank
Okay.
and its role in Etsy success?
So eRank empowers you to make those smarter, data-driven decisions at every stage of your Etsy journey,
Okay.
helping you navigate the complexities of the marketplace
Yeah.
and achieve your business goals.
All right.
But remember, it's a tool,
Yeah.
not a magic wand.
Okay.
It's your passion, your creativity, your connection with your customers.
Right.
That will ultimately make your Etsy shop shine.
Beautifully said. We've covered a lot of ground today. We
have.
From keyword exploration and listing audits to trend forecasting and competitor analysis.
That's a lot.
We've seen how eRank can really empower
Yeah.
Etsy sellers to,
Absolutely.
take their business to the next level.
At the next level, yeah.
Welcome back to our deep dive all about eRank and Etsy.
Yeah, Etsy
We've
success.
covered a lot of ground.
Yeah, we have.
From uncovering those golden keywords
Yes.
to predicting the future of Etsy trends.
It's amazing what eRank can do.
Yeah, this tool's a game changer.
It is. It is.
But you know what I love the most?
What's that?
Hearing about how eRanks transform the lives of real Etsy sellers.
Yeah.
Do you have any inspiring success stories you could share with us?
Oh, absolutely. I've got a treasure trove of stories about sellers who've used eRank to really skyrocket their shops.
Okay.
So let's start with John.
Okay.
He makes these incredible hand-carved wooden toys.
Wooden toys. Okay.
Yeah, like whimsical creatures, intricate puzzles.
That sounds like a tough niche
It
toys.
is.
It's a competitive market.
It is so competitive.
Yeah.
And John was struggling to stand out. He was using those generic keywords like woody toys and handmade toys.
Yeah.
And his listings were getting lost in a sea
Yeah, of course.
of mass-produced plastic toys.
Yeah.
He was ready to give up.
Oh, no.
He was.
That's heartbreaking.
I know.
So how did eRank save the day?
Well, eRank helped John realize
Okay.
that his keywords were just too broad.
Okay.
He needed to tap into those niche markets where his unique skills could really shine.
Okay, so how did he do that?
So he started using eRank's Keyword Explorer
Okay.
to brainstorm more specific terms.
Okay.
And he discovered things like Montessori wooden toys,
Oh, okay.
Waldorf-inspired toys, even wooden animal puzzles.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Those keywords speak to a certain kind of customer.
Absolutely. They speak directly to the parents who are looking for those specific types of toys.
Exactly.
So he was able to connect with this highly targeted audience, people who were searching for high-quality, handmade wooden toys.
Okay.
And because there was less competition for those niche keywords, his listing started climbing the ranks in Etsy search.
So he was getting more traffic.
More visibility.
More sales.
For traffic.
All because of the keywords.
Exactly. All thanks to eRank's keyword magic.
Keyword magic. Okay.
It is. It is.
But he didn't stop there.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He also used eRank's listing analyzer to make sure his listings were optimized for those chosen keywords.
Okay.
So he started using like more descriptive language in his titles and descriptions, highlighting the unique features of his toys and the benefits they offer to children.
Okay.
He even started using eRank's photo analysis tool to make sure his product images were top-notch.
That's cool. It's like,
yeah,
it helps you with so many different parts of your shop.
So many different aspects of running an Etsy shop. It really is.
Okay, so John's story is a great example.
Yes.
Of how understanding keywords and making sure your listings are good can really make the difference.
Can make all the difference, absolutely.
Okay, I'm inspired.
Good.
Do you have any more success stories?
Oh, I've got more. Let's talk about Maria.
Okay.
She makes these beautiful handcrafted ceramic mugs.
Oh, nice.
She had a real passion for her craft.
Okay.
But she was struggling to make ends meet.
Okay.
She felt like she was pouring her heart and soul into these mugs.
Yeah.
But they weren't getting the attention they deserve.
I can imagine how discouraging that would be. You put so much work into something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Maria decided to give eRank a try.
Okay.
And she started by diving into that Trend Buzz feature.
Okay.
And she was amazed by the insights she uncovered. So it turns out there was this growing trend for personalized mugs.
Oh, personalized mugs.
Especially for gift giving.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, people love gifts.
Yeah.
That feel unique and special.
Totally.
Exactly. So Maria started offering personalized options for her mugs.
Oh, okay.
And she used eRank's listing analyzer to make sure that her listings highlighted this new feature and targeted relevant keywords like personalized gift for mom.
Oh, yeah.
Custom mug for coffee lovers.
That's smart.
Yeah, so she was using eRank to adapt her product offerings and her marketing strategy based on real-time trends and customer demand.
It's all about adapting.
It is. It is.
And what were the results?
Oh, the results were incredible.
Okay.
Her sales tripled within a few months.
That's amazing.
Customers loved the personalized touch.
Yeah.
Word of mouth spread like wildfire.
That's great.
She even started getting featured
in
gift guides and blog articles.
Yeah. Just because of eRank.
All thanks to her strategic use of eRank.
That is incredible.
It is. It is.
So Maria's story shows us that even if you have a really great product, you still might need some help getting it seen.
You need a little help getting it in front of the right people.
Yeah, in front of the right people.
Absolutely.
And that's where eRank can help.
And eRank provides that helping hand.
Okay.
Guiding you towards the strategies and insights that can really transform your Etsy business.
It's not just about the numbers.
No.
It's about empowering Etsy sellers.
Yes.
To follow their passions.
Absolutely.
And share their creativity with the world.
That's what it's all about.
Okay, so we've learned about keywords.
Yes.
Listing optimization, trend forecasting.
Yes.
But it really sounds like eRank's all about empowering us.
It is. It is.
To achieve our dreams.
That's the heart of it, really.
Okay.
You know, eRank is more than just a tool.
Yeah.
It's a companion.
Okay.
On your Etsy journey, guiding you towards success and helping you create a shop that you're really proud of.
I like that.
Yeah.
So we've gone on quite the journey today.
We have.
Learning all about eRank.
A deep dive.
A deep dive.
Yeah.
We've learned how it can transform shops.
Yeah.
Boost visibility and sales.
Absolutely.
Uncover those hidden opportunities. And even predict the next big thing.
That's right.
But most importantly,
yes,
it's about empowering us.
It is.
To take control.
Yeah.
Make data-driven decisions.
Yes.
And create shops that are both profitable.
Yes.
And fulfilling.
That's right. It's about finding that balance.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to encourage everyone listening to embrace the power of eRank, to keep that creative spirit alive, and continue to create and share those unique treasures that make Etsy such a special place.
It is a special place.
Okay, and don't forget to let eRank guide you.
Yes, let it be your guide.
Along the way.
Absolutely. Happy selling, everyone.
Today is your lucky day. Today is the day that our $3 website works for you, paying you directly to your PayPal daily. Imagine $3 ongoing continuous payments to your PayPal account. Imagine falling asleep and waking up to $300 in your PayPal account. How would this make you feel? How could this help you? What bills could you pay? What kind of fun could you have? What does that retirement look like now? All for a one-time payment of $3. This website is DFY done for you, fully built and completely hosted, and never stops collecting payments for you. You have spent $3 on coffee on a regular, but that coffee won't help you create multiple streams of income. Click the link below.